Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Valentine.
The Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence. We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Wiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Relay. 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, I can talk again now that dialogue has stopped. I mean, granted, that hasn't stopped me from talking before, but God, I love this series! So, this is Mass Effect 1, because you can't play Mass Effect unless you play through every single game in a row. That's the law of Mass Effect. So, I'm using one of my pre-existing playthroughs. I kind of asked the Discord. I know only 2 people responded. Beg your pardon? What, Valentine? But I'm using one of my pre-existing characters. Just one. Don't worry about it. It's kind of they throw you in it and they drip feed the story. Anyway, so for those who don't know, this game works. Top answer is Paragon, middle answer is Neutral, bottom answer is Renegade. If you want to get any of the best outcomes, never pick the neutral one. Either pick Paragon or Renegade and stick with it.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
I love the voice acting in this game. But yeah, so since this is just using my pre-existing file, I've already got all my really good equipment from later in the game. Well, maybe I shouldn't say pre-existing file, it's basically New Game Plus. But hey, Presley.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yeah, so fun fact, I completely didn't even know this character existed in my first playthrough, despite his name being name-dropped a bunch of times. So when he becomes relevant again in the sequels, I'm like, wait, who?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
This isn't something that's explained very well in the main story, but when humans first discovered light speed travel, they came across the Turians. They got in war, they went to war with the Turians, and the Turians nearly wiped out humanity. So, humans and Turians don't get along super well.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Like I said, I think those are dropped in codex entries, which, for the sake of pacing, I am not going to stop and read. Hello, Helen Mirren.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Well, to be fair, it's actually, to my understanding, the Turians attacked first, so it's not actually our fault this time.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Helen Mirren is by far... Yeah, no, you summed it up. The sultry goddess voice of Helen Mirren.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Remember Jenkins.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
So, fun fact, I always thought the Turians were a bug-like race. Apparently, they're based on they're actually an avian race.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
Yeah.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Yeah, I can disagree with that. Or, I can agree with that.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You're not wrong, but once you meet the Citadel, Council, and everyone else, you'll find out that humans are not the only colossal cocksuckers in the galaxy.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger.
Yeah, I definitely...
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of
We
settling
need more
new
people
worlds
who are like, who don't care about,
Earth.
you know,
It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as
birth,
a spacefaring
skin color,
species.
etc. It's
And
like,
after
who
this,
cares who you are, where you're
it will
from,
be
all
known
that
as the
matters is
world
what you
where
do.
humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic
like
civilization is
pragmatists.
based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
Batarians.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Ring, ring.
What's wrong,
Things
Joker?
go wrong.
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Nothing that horrific, but you're also not necessarily wrong.
Get down!
Hello, Mila Kunis. Downstairs, I'm surprised how star-studded this voice cast
Heavy
is.
casualties! I repeat, heavy casualties! We can't get evac! They came out of nowhere! We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
Dun, dun,
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Yo, Alenko, Jenkins! Suit up! We're going in!
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Oh, my leg! I can't move fast on my own
status
anymore!
reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop
Well,
point 2.
just since we're about to get to some gameplay, I should mention, in this game, I think there's 5 or 6 different classes you can choose. For the first game, I just stick to Soldier, which is just shoot stuff, due to the simple fact that the using special abilities in this game is not the greatest in the world.
Hostiles everywhere.
So, I just stick with shooting things. Because it's, as a whole, a lot easier in my humble opinion. Oh yeah, also, my starting armor would have looked something like these two, but again, I've got my armor from the cleared data, which is why it's colorful and fancy and shit. Wait, no? Oh, there we go. I've played this game enough, you think I know where I'm going, but then you start rushing, and your brain gets kerfuffled. Jenkins, it's your time to shine. Unfortunately, yes. Yes, it does. I mean, I've seen worse boob socks in comic books, but yeah, unfortunately.
Clear.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Ripped right through his shields. You're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
See, Jenkins, I told you were going to play a very important role in this game. You're the opening kill of the horror movie.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out.
Agree?
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Yeah, I mean, because honestly, whenever I see a woman in a boob sock, I'm not thinking, oh, how sexy that is, that she's basically naked. I'm like, oh, man, that must sweat like a bitch. Also, I think it was Sten from Dragon Age who pointed out the fact that by putting the boob sock there, you just created a giant structural weakness in your armor. Yeah, I know. I'm still gonna poke fun at how blatant Jenkins was dying. Or how blatant... Yeah, fuck it. You know what I mean. I know she can wear different armor, but seriously, why is the main female human character wearing white and pink when you first meet her? Guys, if you want to do one of those spike beds for them to sleep on, you need to do more than one spike. Yeah, I think I'm a little overpowered.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Well, yeah. The others weren't voiced by Mila Kunis.
We were
They didn't
patrolling
have
the
main
perimeter
character
when the
shields.
attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Keep that thought in mind, Valentine, as that's actually in many ways the driving force behind the whole series.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Alright, let me take a... Okay, yeah. Before I go on, I'm going to just quickly see if I can equip the other members of the squad now. Yeah. Yeah, let's equip Ashley first. I think she's got the same armor I do. The AI part. But lack of foresight too, don't get me wrong, that also plays a factor as well. So, Mass Effect 1 is very, very different from the rest of the game, or from the rest of the series. Because in this one, you know, you get a bunch of individual equipment items, etc., etc., etc. But in all the subsequent games, okay, I gotta keep my personal abilities. But in all the subsequent games, except for Andromeda, what's the word I'm looking for? You instead get, like, just a handful of weapons that you can upgrade and other things of the like. I mean, yeah, it is more rogue AI stories, which is definitely nothing new. But where I give Mass Effect credit is just how well, and I'd say unique, it handles this sort of story. This is how, yeah, more of this. I want lots of this. Get that health up there. Health up there. Health. Give me that. Alright. Lots of assault rifles, lots of shotgun, and work on armor. Let's do the rest of this assault training. Okay, I believe we are ready to boogie. Speaking is far end of trench, okay. Human kebabs. Oh, hey, check that out, Valentine. Please know I'm not an anti-rock guy. I just didn't, there's no quick switch in weapons in this game, is there? No, there's not. Oh, there it is. Oh, going back. Going back. Going back. Oh, I guess there was more of them right here. Oh, the things on the spikes.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Ugh, lag. Okay,
Change of
sounds
plans,
good.
Shepard. There's a small...
Oh wait, I should actually take these. Didn't even realize they were actually scaling up the loot for my level.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
I think we got him, Commander.
Somebody's gonna pay for this. That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen her Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Nope, nothing else.
Saren. Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah, first playthrough, I never heard that gunshot.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Well, pissing your pants yet again.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone? You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
Welcome back.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Well, that sounds important.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than
marker,
we will.
Burnett, I beg your pardon?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So yeah, those blue and red dialogue options that you saw, those are only available if you have enough Paragon or Renegade. Because I got plenty of Paragon, it opens up new and potentially better dialogue options. However, just real quick, despite it showing the meters right there, It honestly works more on a numeric system, at least in the later games.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Start running, Powell. High explosives. That's not bad. Oh. Okay. Rest in peace, Nihilus. We barely knew you. Albeit, you do get mentioned in some of the later games. Might not be able to tell on the stream, but the choppy frame rate is another. The Mass Effect 1 is my least favorite of the series because of the frame rate and the controls aren't as great. I mean, honestly, as soon as the game 2 comes out, amazing. And plus, when you consider when this game was made, still, I don't know if I'd outright call it revolutionary, but it's still incredible. Alright, I will set Is that all of them? That's all.
Clear.
Don't know. Don't know. In all my playthroughs, he never mentions anything like that, so couldn't say. I think in this case, it's just a simple case of... I said case twice. I think in this situation, it's just a simple case of human greed. Hi, douchebag.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Fuck off. Actually, all joking aside, I really love this character's design. Actually, loving designs. Oh yeah, I love the soundtrack too. Honestly, other than the frame rate and the unideal, kind of choppy gameplay in this first one, there's nothing about Mass Effect that I don't love.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I know Mass Effect Andromeda is considered to be one of the worst games of 2017, but hell, I even love that game. In fact, I believe in my What the Fuck video, I even stated it's my favorite Mass Effect game. And yep, that is still true. Then again, by the same token, asking me to pick my favorite Mass Effect game is like trying to pick my favorite video game, which it is. That wasn't as funny once I said it out loud. Okay. Let's just go with the standard dime a dozen asking me to compare children. But since I don't have any children, I don't actually know what that's like. I'm kind of noticing that my whole idea of, hey, I know this game inside and out, I can spend more time on commentary, doesn't automatically make me funny. Oh, another thing that is only a feature in this game and none of the others is you don't have ammo. What you do is that each weapon can fire a certain number of shots before it overheats. And like I said, this is a feature that does not come back in any of the other games, and I can't say it's for the best, because, you know, this system has its own benefits, but I do largely prefer the ammo system of the later games. Mushy. Stay away from that until I've properly looted the area. I am satisfied.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
Yeah. It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
So, who is your favorite starter?
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Kanan, what have you done? You do not get to be the main character, damn it!
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
And now Shepard is dead. Now we're gonna play as the rest of the game as a completely different character. Psych!
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel.
Hi, Counselor Troy.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Exterminate.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
So much better now that I'm waking up to your voice.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
I'll be a mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
So, just because it was brought up, my favorite starter in Pokemon, I think it's kind of a constant three-way fight between Totodile, Piplup, and Chimchar.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Sweet!
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Sweet! And I'm not gonna say I'm pissed. I'm Paragon
You said you needed
for life.
to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading.
Just fuck the Council.
The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Well, in real life, yes, but going pure Paragon is one of the only ways to make going pure Paragon or pure Renegade. It's one of the only ways to ensure dialogue options stay available in the series.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness,
A vision?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
Crap, hit the wrong button.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador. and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Well, it's more of it's a reputation thing. It's the more times you go Paragon, your reputation gets around the galaxy as someone who is a Paragon person. So as such, the idea is, hey, you don't have the reputation, so even if they let you make that dialogue choice,
Yes,
it
Commander?
wouldn't work.
Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Let's see.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've always just liked the black lipstick on my
Things were
female
pretty rough down
characters.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it.
Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet.
Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Can I go down? Yeah. Let's see if anything's available. Actually, one thing that I am deeply amused about is, I think at the time that these games were still new and relevant, there was a joke about the Mass Effect elevator technology, because realistically this elevator ride takes way longer than it should because the game is rendering and buffering the next location I'm going to. Yeah, I don't know if anything significant is down here. Later in the game, yeah, this is a way of changing up your character's equipment if you don't bring him into combat. But yeah, later in the game, most of the characters actually start hanging out down here, and this is where you go to talk to them. Okay.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Plus, we had to justify a shop being on the ship. So, what do you expect?
See what you got.
You bet, Commander.
What do you got for me? How's mine better? It's lower. Now, whatever. Oh, yeah, gimme. Okay. Thank you. I'll be on my way. Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Oh yeah, Engineer Adams was also another character that I completely forgot was in the series in my first playthrough of this. So, I didn't play Mass Effect until all 3 of the original games were out, so I gotta play all of them in rapid succession. No, this is, this isn't civilian gear. This is, I think it's the Alliance's casual uniform. Like, this is what they wear. Like, I think this is what they wear underneath their armor. So it's still a uniform, but it's meant to be more casual and comfortable for when you deck out in full combat gear. I think. If I'm wrong about that, you have my apologies. Now, I don't remember if you can change your casual clothes in the first game, but you can in all the subsequent games. Hey, Presley.
I'm glad you're okay,
Again.
Commander. Losing
Presley.
Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Because her outfit she's wearing, it's similar to that guy's outfit. But then that other guy, he's wearing the more formal attire, I think. Hey, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Yeah, that surprisingly comes back up in the end of the game.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in
The
the Alliance
shop
fleet.
place that Endangered was talking about is in the second game, but yes. Yeah, this is the place with the favorite shop on the Citadel thing. But yeah, again, that's in the second game.
You may begin your approach.
Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
The Presidium.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Fuck you.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Chekhov's guns.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime. In case you had any questions.
Beg your pardon?
I
Could you
have
clarify
the
what you
mission
mean by that?
reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
Sign cool.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Here, here. Oh, yeah, I also just realized I might want to actually physically save, since, I haven't actually physically... Okay. Bring the one in the story. Oh... Oh, okay, that makes sense. No comment, just because I don't want to spoil anything. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's never played this game before, the reason I'm able to skip a lot of the more annoying decryption things is because I've saved up a bunch of what's called Omnigel from previous playthroughs, so I can skip the decryption process. Everyone, meet the Elcor. They're one of my favorite alien species in this franchise.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
So, again, back when this game was new, I found a video on, well, not video, when this franchise was still new, I found a video on YouTube called Mass Effect 2 Secret Romance, and some fan, made a short animation with Shepard having a romance scene with one of these things, and it is hilarious.
Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Fuck you.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that.
And those little guys are called
do,
Volus.
I am very sorry for you.
I really don't like the Volus.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate
I
less
clicked
through
the same
words
response
and more
question
through
twice. Back it
scent
up.
and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal
Blah, blah, blah.
remorseful response, Din.
There you go, Elcor.
You don't truly believe that. And
Tell me more about your species.
genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable.
So, fun fact,
our people are not very
me and Abby,
comfortable
we
with
did a
sudden
playthrough of
changes.
Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube. We didn't record it. Kind of wish we had, because, you know, we did funny voices. Well, I decided, just for kicks and giggles, to make the most emotional character in the game talk like one of these guys. It was
What do you do
a
here?
lot of fun. I've been thinking,
Modestly,
when we finally get back to recording
I work
Dating
to bring the
Sims, I need to
problems and
talk
the
like one of
requests
these guys in one of the
Elcor
games.
groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're correct.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Alright, see you later.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
I mean, to be fair to,
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
shoot, I can't remember what these things are called. So, it is side questing time, kind of. So I'm going to be going everywhere I can. That's not the main destination, because I want to start picking up as many... Yeah, that's literally what I did. She was like a 12-year-old, hyperactive 12-year-old, and I made her talk like that.
Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Hi, not Cortana.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for
Give me any
using
more information that we haven't already gleaned? Oh.
to the Citadel.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Yep.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Yeah, a lot of that information's not really going to add much to what we already have? Let's see. Map. I hate the maps get much better in the sequels. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
So it is also important to remember a big part of this game is that there is a distinct difference between VIs and AIs. VIs are like the, hologram we just spoke to. She's been programmed to respond in a way that seems like she's sentient, but she's not a fully sentient intelligence. Whereas the Geth we just fought, they are a completely sapient artificial intelligence. They go into more differences later in the game, or at least more in the sequels. But moving on, that's important. That is a difference.
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council,
another
I spend
example
most
would
of my time
be
liaising between the
what's
two.
Siri would be a VI. I think that's
Tell me about your
probably
investigation into
the best
Saren.
real-world comparison
Commander.
I can make
I
to
don't
a
make a habit of
VI.
giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Again, the point is AIs
I'll be
can
going
develop
now.
thoughts and
Goodbye.
even feelings to a certain extent, whereas VIs, well, again, I refer you to Siri.
This place seems strange.
Don't believe the rumor.
Oh.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Or is it?
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Yeah, sure.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will.
Oh, I've heard plenty about
If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Goodbye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant
By the
day.
way, if you want me to elaborate on any more of the aliens that we see, just let me know. Okay, nothing more over here. Onward. Yeah, the Citadel. What I kind of like about the Citadel is in each game, you get to explore different areas of it, so you're not just doing the same thing over and over with each, game. They do mix it up. I think Mass Effect 3's setup is definitely my favorite, though. Just because it has the most diversity. Let's see, where do I want to go next? Let's see, Citadel Rapid Transport. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I love your... Okay, anything specific you want me to elaborate on right now? So this is a Solarian. This race was designed basically to kind of look like the classic little green, gray aliens. I see. No, thank you.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
Humans, Solarians. Again, I will remember what these things are called. I really can't remember right now. Okay. So that's an
Welcome.
Asari.
I'm Melina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able
I
to
have
meet with
very mixed
Can't I just go
feelings
in?
about the
you?
Asari.
I'm afraid not.
And that's
you
putting
must
it
understand there are
mildly.
many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Nalina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
Okay. So, I don't fully know a ton about the First Contact War, as it's called in game, because it's mostly reduced to codex stuff, and I'm more here for the character interaction. But from what I could basically tell you, and I will swing back to this, and the Asari are supposed to be damn, they're hot and with sexy voices. That is part of the reason I have mixed feelings on Asari, but what it basically boils down to is humans started expanding into Turian's territory, and the Turians fought back and started trying to wipe them out. I think the Citadel Council had to step in to put an end to the war, and ever since then, humanity's been trying to expand their influence as much as possible, I think partially to make sure that they can be in a position to better defend themselves should another alien race try to wipe them out.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
So, Asari. Part of my mixed feelings on them is that their species doesn't have gender. As such, they can mate with any sentient species regardless of whether they're male or female. And I kind of feel that Mass Effect, the developers did this as a way of including gay romances without them actually being gay in a sense, because I know that BioWare has always fought for the inclusion of, you know, gay, lesbian, bisexual, etc., 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 and more power to them. The problem is, I just kind of feel this is done more for the sole sake of fan service rather than being progressive in a sense. Now, they do something really funny in the second game. There's a conversation you can actually overhear that implies that Asari don't actually look humanoid like we view them. They actually have the ability, because they're very powerful psychics and biotics, to make themselves look as sexually attractive to whichever species they're being viewed by. Now, whether or not that's true, I don't know. The downside is, and the reason why I have mixed feelings, is because they're all women. I feel they're used more for titillation rather than
that is close
interesting.
Enough, I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our
exactly.
Citadel.
It's kind of a minor complaint I have about BioWare as a whole. While they definitely offer
that depends on your
LGBT
needs.
Women, I feel they go too far with the exploitation of women on women.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies.
Now, for the record,
about me.
I am not a prude that's 100% against fan service.
Soldier, I believe he
like,
will listen
not
to
at
you
all.
And let the matter be.
It's just, I feel there's a bit of an imbalance in these games in regards to how females or the lesbian relationships are played up for fan service, whereas the male-on-male romances are treated with a lot more respect, like an actual relationship.
Too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened,
I mean, again,
that is his
as a whole,
prerogative.
I actually really like a lot of the Asari characters.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Pretty much every Asari you can recruit in the series, great character. Got no complaints.
Position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me,
it's just as a comparison, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z has the Namekians, which are all men, because of course they're all men, because God forbid Dragon Ball has women that can kick ass, but you don't see the same type of okay, that's a bad comparison, but it's what I got. It's just yeah. Again, I like the idea of a race that has no gender. The problem is because I feel they were created for the sole purpose of sex. That is why they were made. It wasn't made to be inclusive or progressive. It was just, oh man, how do we include the most sexy anything possible? But by the same token, I still have to give them credit for being progressive, because not a lot of other games have gender fluid races. It's just, in Dragon Age Inquisition, there was a trans character, a female to male, that was treated with way more respect than the Asari do.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
And I mean, to be fair, the lesbian relationships are just as serious. They're great, they're committed to each other. It's just in the romance scenes, they go out of the way to show more skin than, say, some of the straight scenes.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
So this thing's called a Hanar. It's
this one
basically a sentient jellyfish.
You will not be disappointed.
That's kind of that's what I got. They're not all that relevant to the series as a whole, other than the fact that they worship the Protheans, the species that disappeared 50,000 years ago. Hey, you got more licenses for me to buy?
Commander.
Show me your items.
You aren't really... Okay, no licenses. Yeah, okay. Got one more.
Commander.
Okay. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. 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 And I mean, to be fair, they do state the reason they use the pronouns is because they're
What's
like,
this?
well, all of us can
One of
give
the
birth,
Earth Clan.
so that must make us
Very
she's,
famous
but
one, yes? You are the one called
if Tuasari mate, then the one
is a
who
great
doesn't give
honor to
birth is still
welcome the
called the
heroes of
father.
You've got me at
And
a
again, this game
disadvantage
came
here.
out in the mid
Forgive me,
2000s,
Earth Clan.
and
My name
we have
is
come a
Carnival.
long way in regards
My job
to
makes it necessary for me to
proper
keep
acknowledgement
informed.
of people who are trans and
I am
gender
a
fluid and
financial
whatnot.
advisor to many important clients
It's just
here
by
in
the same
Citadel.
token, because of how
When
recently
someone
this
as
game came
important
out,
as
I
yourself
feel a lot
arrives on
more
the station,
critical
I take
of
notice.
it than something from decades ago. Again, it's probably going to sound weird, especially
Tell me more
since
about your
I've
job.
praised the Mass Effect series as one of my
Galactic
favorites of all
finance is
time,
incredibly
and
complex.
that's no
A mix
less
of
true.
laws and regulations from
It's
dozens
just,
of interstellar
I also
economies.
feel I need to be aware of
I'm an
the major
expert in how all these
shortcomings
economies interact.
of it for the sake of,
For a fee,
you know,
I share
sensitivity
my
to others.
expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll come back here for a side quest later. But for now, let us move along. Anyone I can chit chat with? No. Okay. Keepers. I think those things are called keepers. Could be wrong. I will reaffirm that. Yep, keeper.
Look at that bug thing over there.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Let's see. That's the Citadel Tower. Yeah, that's Citadel Tower. I don't want to go there yet. Alright, time to go elsewhere and start chatting. Citadel Tower. Do I need to go there before? Hold on. Can I look at the other floors? No, I can't. No, I can't. Okay, whatever. I'm still going to look around. Let's see. That's right. Oh, not what I wanted. This game also doesn't have the best map compared to the rest of the series. Can I go? Okay, yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to go talk to the council first, and then I will finish exploring. Then the rest of the place will open up. I don't think it's going to happen right now, but something that I do kind of enjoy about the elevator rides on the Citadel is that once the game gets going, they'll start playing radio broadcasts that usually talk about events going on that have gone on in the game up to this point. Oh.
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
Why would we want to trust in Counselor Undina? He's a bitch. So I think we've gone through the stratosphere at this point. Wow. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the Elgato that, you know, this footage is going through, but I swear this game has never had this much motion blur. Yo.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Look, it's everyone's favorite angsty boy.
Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Well, yeah, but I know a lot of people want me to just stand here and talk to you. Because last time I checked, Garrus is everyone's favorite baby. Not mine, though. I don't know. I never got much out of Garrus. I mean, I like him as a BFF, but I never got the romantic appeal, is more what I'm saying.
No, I'm waiting. Commander.
Okay.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions.
Foreshadowing.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Got a lightsaber you can sit
Captain
on.
Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
No, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I 100% agree. We don't actually have any hard evidence except for one eyewitness testimony. That's actually why I really like this scene.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence?
Yeah, Anders, that was really stupid to bring up.
This kind of testimony.
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Yeah, for real. Why did you bring that up?
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
Oh, you smarmy little shit.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. No shit. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
And you're only thinking about
I know,
this now.
sir. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Oh. The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder.
Yeah. No.
I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top
like I said,
representatives.
I like this scene.
He might know something about
because
Saren,
as
but
much
his
of a
information won't
kick in
come
the
cheap.
teeth as it is,
You and Saren have a history.
actually, from a legal standpoint, is
About
handled
20
really
years
well.
I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So, yeah, fun thing about the Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Actually,
He's
is
a necessary evil
something
of
that
galactic
appears in
politics.
every single game.
Buying and selling information is a part of the game.
Heck, the second game
And
had
the
a
Shadow Broker
DLC
just happens to be
specifically
the
about
best player on the field.
fighting the Shadow
Always
Broker.
sells to the
It's
highest
pretty
bidder.
good, actually.
Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly.
Random tidbit.
just a resource
I
we can
have
use,
no
or
DLC for the first
Or
game
maybe they.
installed,
Nobody
mostly just due to a lack of interest. But
I
I
should
do
go.
own the DLC
Good
for
luck,
both
Shepard.
the second and third.
I'll be over in the
because
ambassador's
they were
office
that
if you
good.
need anything else.
All right. All right. Let's go recruit some people. Oh,
That guy's up to something.
oh, where?
What guy?
Oh, that guy.
The one over...
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yes, is there something you want?
Again, even though the Solarians are based on gray aliens, I like the fact that
Why are you so interested
because
in
they're
the
technically
Keepers?
salamander creatures,
Keepers?
they can be just about any color.
I've got no interest in the keep.
So I get some
Don't
really
get
cool
coy.
designs.
I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far, I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically, we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay, anyone else I can talk to up here?
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you
I'm not seeing anyone. Okay, so Keepers, this is something that's brought up in this quest line, but I'll just explain it now. So this place was not built by any of the modern species. It was found by the Asari. And when they got on board, they discovered the Keepers, which are cybernetic they're kind of a hybrid between synthetic and organic race, were on board maintaining the Citadel. The thing is, anytime someone tried to interact with them or scan them in depth or anything, they would automatically self-destruct. So the idea was that the council was like, just leave the Keepers alone. If enough of them self-destruct, maybe they'll stop keeping the Citadel functioning properly. But, so, yeah, that's why he's worried about getting in trouble for scanning them, because the whole idea is he's finally developed a scanner that can scan the Keepers without causing them to freak out.
I hate politics.
Yeah. The mystery behind the Keepers is something that is addressed in the first game story, so. I admit, though, I've actually never been able to complete this quest because I don't 100% know where every single Keeper is. Alright, I'm just going to go talk to that one guy at the bank because I think that was the Shadow Broker agent they were talking about. If not, then I'm going to head into the lower levels and start doing the side quests there. No, I'm going to go to C-Sec first. Talk to Garrus, because that's on this level. Okay, I think... Yeah, this guy.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances. So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
That's what happens when you deal with a traitor like Saren.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure.
Oh, the Krogan mercenary. Probably one of my favorite. I'm just going to blanket and statement for anyone who decides to watch us in the future. I love the Krogan. The Krogan might be my absolute favorite race, besides maybe the Drell. And for the record, we don't meet any Drell in this game. They're introduced in the second game. But I freaking love the Krogan. I love everything about them. I love their designs. I love their culture. I love their involvement in the main plot of this franchise. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Love them, love them, love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. And no, I am not going to stop saying love. Well, I am going to stop saying love, but you better believe I'm going to be thinking it. Okay, I think CSEC. Wait. Okay, I'm going to check the CSEC office up here, but then I'm going to go downstairs. Open. Yeah, okay. Chit chat.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Spectre's investigation.
Tell me about your investigation.
Sorry,
Okay. Oh, wait, no.
I'll be going
There was the
now.
Garrus prompt. Okay, back it up.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
Tell me about your investigation.
Sorry, Commander.
Then can you tell me what you know about Garrus?
Garrus Vakarian? Good officer, very good in fact. But he needs to learn some patience.
Garrus in a nutshell.
You'd think an officer of the law would be a bit more mindful of rules and
I think
regulations.
the camera glitched out, unless they
Was there
really want us
anything
to
else?
look at his forehead.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
All right. Yep, I think I'm done with everything on this floor. Time to go downstairs.
So, Williams, are you happy you signed on with Commander Shepard?
You bet she's happy.
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe bank's hard to port.
Well, don't
Yes.
let anybody know.
Because the Asari
Big
were the
gun and a
first
confident attitude will
species
get you
to
through a
discover
lot,
the
love.
Citadel after the Protheans vanished, they modeled the AI computer after them as kind of an additional way to remind people they're in because they are the most technologically advanced society in the galaxy. So there's a council and a lot of people have say in the galaxy, but they were the first. Ooh. Can I talk to you? No. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Rex, the Krogan mercenary.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
As a Krogan.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Korra's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What'd he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
time we paid Fist a visit.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Cool. So, anyone wondering? Ashley is a soldier, which is the exact same class I am, so I don't really like using her that much, just because, for lack of a better word, there's not really a point. She doesn't bring anything to the table that I can't personally do. Alright, let's up your shotgun. Let's up your armor. Warp. Yeah, let's get your health through the roof. Yep, and let's make you a tank. Alrighty. What do I want? Charm is exactly where I want it to be. Let's go with armor, first aid, I'll really need that. Alright, assault rifles it is. Oh, yeah. Guess I should give Caden his points too. Let's go with throw. Alright, let's get you equipped, Rex. Wait, does that... Oh, that's right. Geth 1 doesn't have any upgrade slots. Now, there's a lot of black and red armor in this group. That wasn't outright intentional, but that's what I got. You mainly use your shotgun, so let's give you one with a bitch ton of damage. Okay. We're good. Let's do this. Need to find where, let's see. Map. Come to me. Requisitions. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go there. CSAC offices. Traffic control. To lower. Yeah, that's where I need to go. Don't need to go. Yeah. Let's check out the requisition office and then let's go to the lower wards. Well, this is a game that's all up that, you know, is popular for, you know, going renegade, so you might actually be, you know, dead on the money with that one.
One sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent.
All right.
I hope
you got anything. I'm pretty sure that is crap. Yep, that's crap compared to what I got. Crap. Okay, do you have the... Thank you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the colors of black and red, but I'm... Oh, wait, let's run over here, see if I can find any keepers. Oh, possible
Okay,
side
Lee.
quest?
Let me get this.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Let's see. Okay, fine. Move, Caden. No one likes you.
Hello, Commander.
Okay, moving on. Let's see. Anyone up here? I can't. Oh, yep. Keeper, keeper. Okay. Yeah, okay. Keeper and free experience. Cool. Lots of free experience. I'm okay with free experience. No, if I remember this quest correctly, I don't think he does either. Voluses are kind of known to exaggerate. So, yeah, I don't 100% remember what the quest outcome in this case is. Alrighty, what do you got for me? Oh, to the woods. With the exception of Mass Effect 3, they introduce a new Krogan in each game, and they are all awesome. Well, I mean, okay, they introduce another named Krogan in the third one. It's just she's not playable. But she's still kick-ass. Okay, I guess by that logic, they introduce new Krogans, and they introduce a dozen new Krogans in each game, but still. Also, the Quarians. Oh. Okay. See you next time. Actually, I should probably be finishing up here soon as well. I've got early morning shift.
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Do you know a C-Sec officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Okay.
Right.
Tell me
You're probably busy.
Quarian.
Well, see you around.
Huh? To upper wards. I want to go over here, though. Talk to Shorban. Speak. Septimus. Oh, yeah, that's going to cause a minor problem. Okay, here we go. let's go grab Garrus, and then we'll probably call it a night.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit the hostage.
There wasn't time to think. I just reacted. I didn't mean to... Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up. Keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Yay. These are probably my two favorite compadres in this game. Well, Tally's up there too, but she's freaking Tally. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream. 2 streams in one day. It's not bad. Alright, everyone, thank you for joining in, and I will... Oh, wait, can I talk to you real quick?
I never properly thought... I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
Let me take a look at what
Of course. Yes, Commander. Is there something I can
You're a
do?
doctor.
My... I chose to keep the medical tradition alive,
Okay.
but not the...
Now for real.